Hi, anyone and everyone. This is Kim, the Humble Hermit from Come As You Are Oracle. I am going to do a collective oracle and affirmations for today. Today is Wednesday, August 13th, 2025. You may follow me on the Talk the Tube, my blog, or not. Totally up to you. Linktree is always in the description box. The links are in Linktree. Okay. I also put my email directly in the description box. If anybody ever wants to reach out, to chat, if anybody wants to reach out about a read, feel free. Okay. Take what resonates. It all might resonate. It's affirmations. We are going to use the Spiritual Meaning of Birds Oracle deck. This is Aaron Murphy Hiscock. Y'all know that I used to loathe birds, and now I love birds. I don't know anything about birds, and I don't plan on knowing nothing about birds, but now I love birds. I don't want birds, but I love birds. I'll literally I'll ask myself a question and a bird will fly by and I'll be like, oh yeah, that's right. Like that's the answer. I see a lot of, in the fall and winter, I see a lot of cardinals out here. I haven't seen any all summer, but I'm assuming they're still out there somewhere. But like the last 2 winters, I see them all the time. We got 2 on the table. Oh, baby. Oh, we got 5 on the table. Oh, holy smokes. That was a surprise. Let's do one more shuffle. I don't know what's up with these cards. They're like bent. Like they got messed up at the manufacturer or something. They're like literally like, kind of makes for a weird shuffle. We got Osprey, Perception, Abundance, Confidence. That thing's got a freaking fish in its talons. We got the Sparrow, Companionship, Self-Worth, Trust. We got Eagle, Perception, Leadership, Renewal. We got Perception twice, people. I got something to say. We got the Egret, Stateliness, Beauty, Rarity. That's interesting. We got Robin, New Beginnings, Cheer, Cycles. That one, like, is that a robin? Like, why does that look weird to me? Is that a different bird? So it's the bird up there. It looks different to me. Am I crazy? We got Lark, Joy, Celebration, Playfulness. Bottom of the deck, by the way. So listen, Perception came out twice. Somebody might be going through a situation where like they're not getting the clarity that they need. And it's all just basically like what they perceive happened, or like this is the series of events because this is all I know. It resonates for me because I feel like that's part of my current situation at work with some people. If you subscribe, you know what I'm talking about. It's kind of funny because I woke up really early this morning and couldn't get back to sleep, and I was watching a tarot reader that I just started watching like maybe a month ago, maybe a little bit more than a month ago. I can't remember exactly. JD Music and Entertainment, but he reads tarot. But he incorporates like music into like he channels a lot of music, and he does cards where like he chooses your song for the day, stuff like that. And I'm really into music, it really heals me. It's one of the great loves of my life. And he said, I watched a Gemini reading and I watched a Virgo reading, and he said in there, like, you might feel like you're caught up in these situationships where you never excel anywhere, like you never get to that next level, like if you're interested in them, they're not interested in you. If you want more than friendship, they just want friendship. And you just always get left out in the cold, and you never really get any closure, you never get any clarity on relationships, situationships. And for some people, and he was referring to Geminis or Virgos, I can't remember which one, it happens all the time. And it's funny because it really made me think about like the ex-best friend and the guy she set me up with and the guy I was involved with in 2023. And I'm just thinking, and the guy that I'm in the situation with now at work, I never get closure. I never get closure. Nobody ever comes in to clarify anything for me. Nobody comes in to say they're sorry and apologize. Nobody ever comes in looking for forgiveness. Like, I literally leave these relationships with absolutely fucking nothing. Whoever you are, it's funny because when this word perception came out in the cards twice, I was like, oh. And I really think, you guys know how I feel. There's no such thing as coincidences, only fate. There's no such thing as chances, only destiny. There's a reason why I saw those two videos. There's a reason why that jumped out to me. There's a reason why the word perception came out twice in these cards. It's not a coincidence. Maybe you feel the same way. Maybe you never get closure. Maybe you never get clarity. Maybe you're always just laid by the wayside, right? And people move on without you and don't think twice. I think it happens to a lot of us more than we know. I'm just going to say that. And that's not to say that the people that do that to you don't have it happen to them, you know? You know what I'm saying? I mean, even like me myself, right? Like, when I decide a friendship is over, or I don't want, I don't want to have anything to do with a specific person. Like I said, my best bet is to quietly walk away. Well, if I quietly walk away from somebody, they might be left feeling like, well, hey, where's Kim? Why are we not talking anymore? Why are we not friends? Like, what's the deal? Some people I end up going back to, some people I don't, you know? I always go by the perception, the feeling that I need to do what's best for me in the moment. So if it means not talking to a specific person, not that they necessarily did anything bad, or maybe they did, but if it's in my best interest not to communicate with them for a while, I don't communicate with them. I'm always, always, always going to do what's best for me. So I'm just saying, like, if you feel like you are constantly left behind, you're never given any clarity, you're never given any closure, people don't come back to you. I think a lot of us feel like that more than we know. And vice versa. Like I said, I've been the person that walked away. I'm just saying. There's something about that. So maybe think about it in regards to yourself. Maybe it's something that you need to look at. Because again, like, I can look at it from both sides of the coin. And there's There's knowledge in there. There's learning in there. There's healing in there. This egret card, stateliness, beauty, rarity. Because you're in these situations where you get left behind, you get no closure, people walk away, you get no clarity. You might feel like, and it's funny because I literally just posted about this on my Facebook, like you might feel like you're the one that stands out, like you're the rare one. Because why does it always seem like certain people flock together and you get left behind? It's probably because you are the rare one. A lot of individuals, a lot of humans, a lot of souls, right? They only know how to deal with like-minded people, humans, souls. So if they're a specific way, they're going to gravitate towards other people that are a specific way. And you're going to be left behind. And to clarify on that, like, toxic people are going to gravitate towards toxic people. Now, that's not to say, like I myself always say, like, especially with the sign of Scorpio, like, I tend to get involved with a lot of toxic Scorpios. It's like they gravitate towards me. But then again, it's kind of almost like, well, I probably didn't learn my lesson after 30 times. And God's like, hello, are you going to learn your lesson now? That being said, like, toxic people gravitate towards toxic people. Good people gravitate towards good people. Like-minded people gravitate towards like-minded people. When you see a toxic person, a narcissistic person, a person with mental health issues, with a quote-unquote normal person, steady person, however you want to phrase that. I don't really like using the word normal, but I don't know what else to say. It's usually because that toxic element is taking advantage of that other element, that more positive element. They have to. They have to balance themselves out with some positivity. If they don't have positivity, they're going to look for it in someone else. It's a form of energy vampire. It's energy theft, you know? I don't know. I could talk about this for days, and we were already in like 13 minutes. So I'm going to leave it there. Take from it what you will. I hope it resonated. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope, if anything, you were entertained. I'll talk to you later. Bye.